This week's reading would have been one of those weeks where I come here to cry again that I've lost my 25k account. Because tell me why I took total of 18 trade on Monday. Just Monday alone. I took total of 18 trade. And yeah, no, previous week I was up $400 on my account. I was up the amount in profit. Then this week, Monday, because I woke up and to see that gold really did well in the night, I completely went out of plan and I lost my profit. So I was just left $400, $104 to blow my account. But thankfully, nothing crazy happened. I didn't lose the account. The good news is that I was down, I was down 2% here on the account down Monday, but thankfully from Wednesday we were able to take a very good trade that put our account back to break even. But yeah, that's not the reason why for this video. Now I just want to give you guys a quick recap of how my trading week was. Today's video is going to be a very important video that I believe that before you get an account with GoFunded trader, you must need to watch this video. Yeah, I see some traders online, they come to blame some prop firm that are trading with simply because they didn't read the rules. Because most of these prop firm, they have, like, when you go to their website, you see FAQ in their website, and most of us tend not to go through those things. So today I'm going to take my time to explain to you guys some of the rules that you need to know before choosing good from the trader. And because yes, people have been asking me why am I switching to profit and good from the trader, and the reason is simple. These guys are one of the best and they've been in the game for a long time, and also the account is very cheap to get, so you don't have any excuse not to get an account with them. But yeah, that's it. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive to the website right now so I can explain to you guys a few things and show you guys some of the things that you need to read out to understand before getting an account with them. So quickly, let me share my screen right now so we can start right away. There's no time to waste here. Now, when you go to their website, let me close this now, as I believe that my screen is showing. And currently, you can see that they are offering 40% off and 90% profit split off limited time. So this is their Black Friday sale. So make sure that you go down to get the account. Let me show you guys. For see the account is very cheap. These guys have like three models. They have the four models. They have the 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, instant. And when it comes to their website, 2 step, again, they have the gold, standard, and pro. When it comes to the 3 step, when it comes to the instant account, they also have the gold and the pro. So these guys, they have a variety of account models that you can choose from depending on the one that you prefer. Me currently, I'm trading with 25k account, gold step account. You can see that just imagine 25k account, you can get it for just as low as $8. So tell me tell me how you could get better than that. But yeah, that's right away. Let's quickly jump to their rules. Now when you come to their website, like you see this here, payout, the affiliate, about, and FAQ. Now this is where I want you to come to the FAQ, click on it, and you're going to move it to a new tab. Now when you come to there, you can see that you can see every single thing that you need to read to understand. But the one I want us to focus more on now is the rules and their models. Okay, now let's really go to their rules, because, and this doesn't mean that all these other ones is not necessary. Make sure that you go through these things. For example, when you go to the general FAQ, click on it, you can see a lot of this thing come out here. When will I receive my credential? How do I receive my credential? What happens if a rule is violated? I believe that you should use the common sense to understand, but make sure that you go through these things to understand. If for example, now what happens if a rule violation is detected on my account? If any rule breach or prohibited practice violation is detected on your account, that account will be suspended and rendered ineligible for future reward or advance to the next stage. Which is simple. I believe that's why I said that you should understand. You can't breach the, if you violate the rule, you know what next is coming. But now let's quickly jump to their rules. The main thing I want you to understand here. Now when it comes to the rules, you can see that is it mandatory to use stop loss and take profit for the trader. And if you open it, you can see that no, it's not. Why do we highly encourage utilizing stop losses and take profit as a part of disciplinary risk management? We do not make them mandatory, which is very good, because some of the pro firms out there, they make this kind of rules that you must stop loss for instance trade, and I just find that interesting, because sometimes I would like to quickly jump in a trade before I start placing my stop loss, and good for the trade and make it a very, very convenient environment for everybody to trade with. But that doesn't mean that you should not be disciplined to take your stop loss necessary on every single trade. Now, what are minimum trading days? Now, this is the part I also want to explain. This is one of the most important part. In growth from the trader, I don't want to come and start reading the whole thing because it's going to take. This video is going to be a long video, but I want to like the one I've read. I've gone through those rules. I'm going to explain to you guys. In growth from the trader, right? They have 3 minimum trading days, and yeah. So if you are, for you to be eligible to make for a 1 minimum trading days to count on your account, you must make at least 0.5% of your account per day for that day. Yeah. So let me quickly go through this thing for you to understand too. If my English is not okay for you, now as it goes from the trader, we enforce a 3 minimum trading days rules across all stages of our accounts, with exception of instant funding. Okay. This requirement applies to phase 1, phase 2, and funded account. To progress to the next stage or request a payout, traders must complete at least 3 separate trading days while also meeting the other criteria outlined in our FAQ. Now, that's what I meant by trying to say that you must make a 0.5% of that any account size. For me trading the 25K account, I must make $125 per day. I must close the day with $125 profit. That is 0.5% of my account before 1 minimum trading days will count. So I believe this one is as simple as ABCD. Now, because some people that they will continue trading, for example, now you make for example $100 on your 25K account, and you stop trading for that day to come back the next day, and you can see that your minimum trading days is not counting. What that simply means that you must make 0.5% of your account for 1 minimum trading days to count. And I'm thankful that they made it 0.5%, because if you're a good trader, 0.5% is nothing for you to make in a day. So even though losses come to, well, yeah, that's it. Let's continue trading. Let's continue reading the rules. Can I hold trade over the weekend? Which is yes. In for the trader, they allow. So you say you can hold trade over the weekend. And again, is news trading allowed? Now this is important too. Let's go through this one. Can I trade during the news events? And they said yes. But here's the thing now. They said yes, you can trade news during the news events, but you must not open trade or close trade within the 2 minutes gap, 2 minutes time frame of that news, 2 minutes before the news open and 2 minutes after the news. What that means that you can, if you're on a trade already and news come out, it's perfect, but you should not open and close your trade within 2 minutes. That 2 minutes before the news open and 2 minutes before after the news. And now this also applies to trade that is closed with stop loss or break even. So make sure that your trade does not hit stop loss or break even or take profit within that 2 minutes gap. Okay, that's what this thing is all about. I don't want us to read this whole thing so that we'll not waste time on this video. Now going forward again, you can also see that okay, this one does not from the trade allow or nothing. Now here is also something I want you guys to understand. This is one of the rules that most traders, after you traded and you do not get payout, you get your profit, but they won't pay you out. Now this good funded trader has this rules that when trading, right, you don't go all in one single trade. Now what that means is that you should be watching your margin. Your margin should not get to 80% when trading. So make sure that your margin stays above 80% while trading, because any single trade that you made while your margin is like goes below or at 80% profit margin and to 80% margin, then that means you're breaching the rule. They will not pay you out. I believe that if you watch there's this YouTuber that actually get a payout, like making a profit, but they couldn't pay him out because of that same thing. But I believe that the guy understands the team because the footage from him. So that's why I say this kind of thing, you have to come back to read these rules to understand them. So why trading? Because opening to trade that will make your account to go below 80% for a margin. That means you are just basically over risking your trade. So these rules are nothing if you are a disciplined trader. Okay, so now this is one of the rules I want you guys to understand too. Now let's also go back, because there's a lot of some other things I want us to go through. So I don't want us to waste time in one single rules here. Okay, what this particular section means that, because in goes from the trader, they have these rules to make sure that you risk 2% per single trade idea. What this thing means that if, for example, if you're trading Euro USD, this thing I'm saying here is in their website, but as I've said, we're going through all these whole things, it's going to take time, so I'll make sure that I explain to you guys here. So what the thing means that if you are risking For example, you're trading Euro USD now. Make sure that for that Euro USD trade I get that you're entering, your risk on that trade, like Euro USD trade, should not exceed 2%. But what I was probably advise you, because all this includes the charges and the commission, what I was probably advise you is to make sure that when trading Euro USD, just risk 1.5%. Anything above 1% to 1.5% per single trade like that. What this means that, for example, you are trading Euro USD, you are trading GBP USD. So for Euro USD, make sure that that trade that you're entering, that trade that you're on Euro USD, your risk there should not exceed 2%. For GBP USD, your risk there should not exceed 2%. So it's as simple as ABCD. So, but my advice to you is to make sure that those things, just as they say 2%, you reduce it to 1.5% to be safer. Okay. Okay, that's down. Let's go to accounts. Let's go to the account. I think when you go to your models, they have the one step. For the one step account, you can see here the maximum daily drawdown. Okay, I think this one is going to be on their listing, their website. We are going to just go through their going to explain. Okay. I believe this ones I just explained now is one of the rules that people tend to make a lot of mistakes to after they get paid to funded stage and they make profit, they won't get paid, especially this particular one of daily drawdown. Sorry, this particular one of minimum trading days, you have to make half percent for your minimum trading days to count, and again, you make like this all in one, all in or nothing trade that is over risking. Make sure that your margin stays above 80%. Okay, I will advise to keep it at 90% or 100% if possible. So risk responsible while trading with them, because any profit that you made while your margin is at 80%, you will not be eligible to withdraw that money. So these two things is just what it is, just is make it stick thing. And all these other rules are important. Okay, for make sure you go through this rule. You can see that they have a lot of rules. They have why choosing GFT, which can get paid, and other. So there's a lot of rules here for you to understand. How long does it take to receive my payouts? For example, here, once you submit your request, you can expect to receive your payout within 2 business days. It's in the website. So let's go back to the website for me to explain some things to you guys here too. And for that listing, what's his name? Okay, when it comes to the website, you can see that, for example, on the one step account, they have your target is 10%, your daily drawdown is 4% for phase one and phase two. Sorry, I'm talking about one step here. Your maximum daily drawdown is 6%. I'm trying to say your for phase one and your funded account here, your funded stage. So that's what I'm trying to say phase two. But phase one, this is in one step account that we are on now. So trading period is unlimited. The leverage is 1 to 30 on this one. Now again, for two step, they have the growth account here. The only difference here is that for phase one, your target is 8%, and for phase two is 6%, and your daily drawdown here is 4%, and maximum daily drawdown is 5%. This is for the growth two-step account. When it comes to the standard, you can see that for that one, the only thing that changes here is that for the phase one, your target is 10%, and for the phase two, your target is 5%, and now your daily drawdown here is 5%. See the difference between this standard and the growth. Now for the pro here, for your phase one is 8%, and for your phase two is 4%. Your daily drawdown is 4%, and your maximum daily drawdown is 8%. So the thing here now is what changes is that for the phase two is 4%, and for your phase one is 8%. Now when it comes to maximum daily drawdown, it's 8% instead of 10% that others has. Now this step account too, you can see it. This one is 8%. Your target in all the stages is 6%, and for the daily drawdown it's 4%, and for the maximum daily drawdown is 8%. Now there's something I want us to talk about. You have to check out when it comes to the account model for if you want to go for the instant funding. Let's check it out here. I think I saw that yesterday. When it comes to the instant funding model, instant funding. Now, when it comes to the instant funding, you can see that when it comes to the instant funding, they have to check it out. They have when it comes to the instant funding, they have the GOAT and the Pro instant funding. So this is what I want you to understand. When it comes to the instant funding let's scroll down here. All right, now for the instant funding on the both model here, the drawdown here is trailing. The difference between the max, the both instant funding is that for the both instant funding, their consistency rate is 15%, and for the pro, the consistency rate is 20%. So if you wanted to make a separate video explaining the consistency rule, let me know. I'm going to do that. Or you can just copy, come to their website, copy it. You can copy it. You can just ask for GPT to explain it better for you. Explaining like what consistency rule, how to calculate it with your 50% or 50%. You are going to understand it perfectly here. Yeah, that's it. You can see it here. That's all about it. So these guys are very, very good. And you can see here they also have a reward system here that if they don't pay you out within 2 business days as they promise, they're going to give you a reward of $500, which is perfect, guys. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I've paid out over $12 million in payouts. You can see the payout proof here. It doesn't get better than this, guys. It doesn't get better than this. So yeah, I'm going to leave a link in the comment section. So if you want to sign up with them, make sure that you use that link in the comment section. I'm going to leave a first link there to sign up with them, guys. This link, and yeah, that's it now. You know that I'm trading with these guys. I've gotten their account now, which two I've lost to, and this one I'm still trading. I'm still documenting. Once I get to playout stage, definitely I'm going to let you guys know, guys. So yeah, that will be it for this video, guys. If you have any other question, anything, make sure you drop it in the comment section. Make sure that I reply, and don't forget to support your brother by subscribing and liking this video, and drop a comment of any of your opinion in this. Okay, yeah, I'm going to see you guys in the next one, guys. Next week. Yeah. So I wish you guys successful trading and profitable week ahead. Although I don't know if you're going to be watching this video right now, but I'll try as much as possible to edit this video today and post this tomorrow. But whichever one, guys. Yeah, catch you guys later.